Yes, well, race 1 here on Amy Golden Slipper Day. It's been run and it's been won. The Melbourne trained in a flurry. First over the line, 680 and 250. 180 for Lawyer running second, number 3. And number 4, Brave Prince, ran third at $3. Well, what a day's racing we've got for you here today. Amy Golden Slipper Day will take you right through the card. The second race on the program, the Queen of the Turf Stakes, followed by the Perrier Tulloch Stakes at 125, the Mercedes Classic. The Ansett Australia Stakes is race 5 at Group 1 level. And then, of course, the big one, the Amy Golden Slipper at 4:15. Then race 7, the Parramatta Leagues Club Stakes. And the last at 4:55, the Moe and Shandon. On a big day like this, you don't like to see many scratchings, and there isn't.
Sydney's Autumn Carnival goes into overdrive next Saturday with the richest program in Southern Hemisphere racing. The $8 million Sam Miguel Derby Doncaster Day, live from Royal Randwick. And you'll catch it all right here on the one and only Wide World of Sports.
There's plenty to come on the Wide World of Sports. Sport, and more sport. But today we're at Rosehill Gardens for the Amy Golden Slipper. The Queen of the Turf Stakes, it's just around the corner, over 1,500 metres at Group 2 level, $140,000 up for grabs. Take us through that, Totes, Kenny.
Val de Jour, $6.10, just a little easy, and hasn't been a great deal of support for us. Stella Marie at $12. That's Malcolm Johnston's runner. Beat the Fade at $14. Heather into $5 solid. 580 on tight, might shorten a tad. Nova Claus at $13. Ferocity at $7.20. She's won 6 out of 8, the Kiwi. She's right in it. Sorrento at $16. TAB number 9 over the page is Poppet at $18. She's a good roughie. Lady Marion at $47. Flying Spy 16. Crestfallen 41. And Snartic is not running.
Well, the Queen of the Turf Stakes, it's 1,500 metres for the horses to go around. Simon Marshall's over there behind the gate. Simon, how do they look?
Thank you, Simon O'Donnell. Pretty as a picture. Belle de Jour presented very well. I can tell you, Stella Marie spot on too. Miracle's got her absolutely looking a treat. Beat the Fade's got bandages on the back legs. Obviously, Speedy cuts a little bit when she races. She looks a picture. Expect a bit of a better run from Beat the Fade, the 3. Heather could not fault whatsoever, number 4. It'll get the perfect run in race 2, just looking at the speed on the race.
Well, that's on type. You can see in the blue with the sort of white cross, owned by John Sigelt. She's a very good filly. And there's his other one, Val de Jour. Last year's Golden Slipper winner in the blue with the white braces, and that was Crestfallen. The other one in blue and white. They seem to be the popular colours there, Ronnie.
They certainly are. And Val de Jour, what a great to see her run in the Coolmore the other day. You know, she loves this track, and be good to see her win on this day that she won last year in such a dramatic circumstance.
I've got a funny feeling Lenny Bees will be hanging on for dear life as they jump.
There is a big tip since I've been on track here for this New Zealander, Ferocity. They say she's a very good mare, so it'll be interesting. She needs luck from an awkward draw, though.
Exactly right. She's by Ferocity, who won a big race here. I think it may have been the Mercedes about a decade ago. All right, there's Val de Jour about to take a place for Lenny Beasley. Simon said he'll be looking at the start. Well, last year in the Slipper, of course, she missed the start, but still landed the cash. Okay, they're all in. Let's go to our caller, Terry Bailey.
Last year's Slipper winner in the thick of the action in the betting as well. Queen of the Turf, Group 2 level in their set. A lot of movement near the inside. Ferocity stood up well with Beat the Fade. The lights are flashing. Racing, Nova Claus and Heather both very slow to get going. Poppet came out of the gate quickly. Beat the Fade, ridden for the front. Stella Marie going fast. On type settles on the fence. 2 lengths to Crestfallen. 2 lengths Lady Marion, Flying Spice, Val de Jour, Sorrento. Ferocity's well back and she's wide. Nova Claus on the fence and 2.5 to Heather last of all. Beat the Fade found the lead. Stella Marie caught wide, rushed up to her girth. Poppet eases to settle third. On type just got up onto her heels there and dropped the bit, going up outside of it. Crestfallen. 2 lengths Lady Marion, Flying Spice, the Victorian centre field from Sorrento. They were followed by Val de Jour, being passed by Nova Claus on the fence. Ferocity, the Kiwi, second last, and Heather whips them in. 750 out in the Queen of the Turf. And Beat the Fade made the play. The breaker neck for Beatman on Jimmy Cassidy and Stella Marie. 2 lengths Poppet behind them. On the fence on type, they were followed by Crestfallen. Sorrento wide out, starting a run. Lady Marion on the rail from Flying Spice. Val de Jour starts a run wide out. They were followed by Nova Claus. Heather starting to make ground, and Ferocity last and being hard ridden around the bend. Beat the Fade, headed off by the little filly Stella Marie. Stella Marie raced to the front. Poppet, the fresh horse on the scene, 3 out. 2 lengths away, Sorrento. Belle de Jour to the extreme outside from Crestfallen and On Type. Pop at the front runner. Sorrento's a length away. Belle de Jour's out very deep, but she's still coming. Poppet in front with 100 metres to run. Sorrento's gunning her down. Sorrento moved up to Poppet. Sorrento got the lead with 50 to go, and she's too good. Sorrento wins from Poppet. Belle de Jour a gallant third from On Type and Heather Late. Then Crestfallen. They were followed by Stella Marie. Ferocity, never a winning chance from Flying Spice, Lady Marion, Nova Clausen beat the fade last in.
Well, a Quinella to the Randwick trainer, John Size. Poppet looked home, and then his other runner, Sorrento, come along and knocked her out. 8 Sorrento, $18.30 and $4. Number 9, Poppet, $4.60. Close for third, but I think that ever reliable Belle de Jour will run third and pay $2.20. But that is not official as yet. All right, as we pick up the replay, there's Sorrento for Chrissy Munce, who rides Accelerator in the big one, just going past Poppet right near the line. Corey Brown rode Poppet a treat, and she just faded in that last 100 metres. And here, as we see the wider angle, that's Poppet going past Stella Marie in the red colours. She looked home there, but now Sorrento in the mauve checks comes along, and wide out, that's Belle de Jour in the blue and white. On Type getting through the centre, also in blue and white, owned in similar interests, and they're the two that figure in the photo for third. But number 1 has got third. The numbers are 8, 9 and 1, with Belle de Jour, as I said, paying $2.20. Here's Andrew Voss.
Oops, yep, and we'll be with John Size right at the moment. Very happy man, John. Going into the race, did you split the two?
No, not at all. I mean, they've both been racing tough. They've both been out of luck, and it was just a matter of things happening for them on the right day. She's far more efficient, Sorrento, on a good track. We've got a fast track today, which made it even better so for her. Even though he was 3 wide with no cover, he kept working into the race, Poppet looked to have an easier run and looked as if to out-sprint her, but just the last little bit, she's ground down.
All right, John, I know you don't have one in the slipper, but if you did, which would you like to have?
Oh, look, I haven't had a close look at it, but if I'm only going to have one pick, I'll have the favourite. Thanks.
All right, John, well done then. We'll go straight over to Simon Marshall.
Thanks, Bossy. Chrissy Munce here. Big day for you, Chrissy. Sorrento, she won great today.
She put in, Simon. It was good. You know, she's, I suppose, had a bit of a reputation of a non-winner, but she's got home today, mate.
Yeah, timed to run beautifully. Giovanna in the Mercedes-Benz race 4 coming up. Bit of an outsider.
She's probably the only one that can genuinely beat Ty the Knot. She's going to get the nice run. And she's a nice stay and fairly she'll run the mile and a half out strong.
There you go, folks. A tip, Giovanna in the Mercedes-Benz. And what about Accelerator in the slipper?
Mate, he's got to be hard to beat. He's drawn well. He's going good, the horse. You know, he's been up a long time, but he's pretty tough, so I think he's got to be hard to beat.
Oh, champion jockey Chrissy Munce. He's won the slipper before. Look out him on Accelerator. And, of course, Giovanna in the Mercedes. Kenny Callender.
Yeah, thanks very much, Simon. And one of the really good little fellas in racing, Chris Munce. And I reckon those who've backed Accelerator will be happy to see that he's got his eye in already on Sorrento.
Yeah, no, I'm sure he will be. A big day. He loves a bit of pressure, Chrissy Munce, and he'll handle it well, no doubt. Sorrento, the winner of the Queen of the Turf Stakes. And we're going to take a quick break from here at Rosehill and back with more on Amy Golden Slipper Day.